Alright, in this video I just want to show you how you can test to see if a number is even or odd, and it also implements if statements and Boolean testing, which is very nice, and there are videos on those topics also. But to find out if a number is even or odd, you just need to know a quick math trick. That's really what it is, and this is studied a lot in number theory courses in college, even though it's really not difficult mathematics. It's to understand that a number is even if you divide it by 2 and you have no remainder. So basically, I think people understand that almost in elementary school, that if 2 goes into a number nicely, it's an even number. That's really kind of our definition of even. So the key is to really look at what the remainder is when you divide by 2. And so I'm going to set up an integer variable just to track that remainder, and I want to see what the remainder is when I divide by 2. Well, the way that we would do that is we would do x mod 2. X mod 2, just like that. Now remember that modular arithmetic is calculating a remainder for a division problem. So right now when x is 12, this code is going to go 12 divided by 2. What is the remainder? That's really what this problem says. What's the remainder when you do 12 divided by 2? And the remainder is 0. So what I really want to do then is I want to just do a test. So I want to test that remainder. If the remainder is equal to 0, then guess what? I've discovered that I have an even number. So I'll output the number is even. Okay. If the remainder is 1, or by the way, I could do it this way, else, because if it's not 0, it has to be 1. Okay, I can go the number is odd, like this. And honestly, that is all the code that I would need to do my quick even or odd test. So when I run this, when the number is 12, I get a remainder of 0, and so the number is even. If I were to change my number to 17 and run this, the test now tells me the number is odd because the remainder is not 0. The remainder is actually 1. And when I divide by 2, I can only have a remainder of 0 or 1. These are my only two options. Okay, now that's great, and that's really all you need. Now I know that some people like to do it this way. You could also put another one here. If remainder is equal to 1, then you could say the number is odd. Now this is fine, it works. If I run the code 17 is odd, I could just show you that if I go back to an even number like 34, that I will end up with the even statement. You can really do it either way. That's the math trick to see if numbers are even or odd, is simply just to do modular arithmetic and divide by 2 and test your remainder.